Hello there, this is Becca with Amazing Paper Grace, and today I have a tutorial for you. We're going to learn how to make the Filigree Delight Box. It's a box that I showed on my blog not too long ago. Of course, I had it done in a different color. I've made up a new one, but it's a very easy box, and it's just so elegant and decorative. So let's jump in and get started. To make our box, we're going to need a die template. This is Spellbinders A2 Filigree Delight. And so we'll need to cut one of these for our top. Now, I do recommend that when you prepare to cut, you sandwich in a piece of wax paper. That's going to help the paper release from the die once it's gone through the rollers. So I already have one cut. So we're going to start out with a scoring tool and our cut version of Filigree Delight, and we're going to place the long edge along the top. With a scoring tool, we're going to score in from the left edge at 1.5 inches. And then we're going to rotate all the way around, and we're going to score the other edge at 1.5 inches as well. Then we're going to turn 90 degrees so that the short edge is along the top, and we're going to score 1 inch from the side. So we're going to rotate and place the other edge. We'll do the same thing by scoring 1 inch from the remaining side. Once you're done, go ahead and crease along all of the score lines. Like so. Then we're going to take a pair of scissors and we're going to cut in 4 places. We're going to cut up to the first intersecting line, like so. And then we're going to fold the ends under, just like this. So now, you're going to take your scissors and we're going to cut along the edge of this oval. All you really want to do is you want to cut off the excess, but you want to leave the oval. And if you find that you didn't cut your edge smoothly, you can always go around it with sandpaper. And so this is what you'll have. We'll turn that over, and then right along this quadrant, we're going to put tape. Okay, we'll peel the liner, and then folding these in, we'll glue just like this. And you'll notice that I intentionally left a small gap here. And so that's our top. Easy. Now let's get started on the bottom. For the bottom, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that is 8 1/4 inches wide by 7 inches. When you're ready to proceed, you're going to place the short end along the top of your score pal, and you're going to score at 1 7/8 inches. Now you'll notice on the score pal there's a trough at the 2-inch mark, and then here is the marking for 1 7/8 inch. There's not a trough there. So I'll show you how I handle that. I will butt my paper up to the top, find the 1 7/8 inch mark, and then I'll make a little indent there, enough that I can see. And so I move that indent over so that it lines up with the 2-inch mark or the nearest trough, and then I'll score. Okay, now you'll need to turn your paper 90 degrees so that the long edge is along the top. All of our increments are going to be 1 7/8 inch. So I just showed you that. We'll do them all that way. And so this is what you'll end up with. Now, with our scissors, we're going to actually make some cuts. Go ahead and make sure that you have creased all your lines. So we're going to take with our scissors and cut along these 4 lines all the way up to the first intersecting line, just like this. And on the last one, we're going to cut it off. And so this is what you have. Now we're going to cut some edges off of our tabs. So starting with the second one, just going to cut a triangle. With the third tab, we'll cut a triangle, and with the fourth tab we'll cut a triangle, and then back on this tab we're just going to cut off that edge. And so this is what you have. So now we need to apply tape. I like to apply tape on the straight side, like so. And then on the last tab, we're going to place it across. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to fold so that the tape is in the middle. This is just an easy way to line it up. It's kind of like a gatefold card. You're just going to close right on that, and your box is halfway made. And so now we're going to, with the piece that was not trimmed on your left, we'll go to the first piece that we trimmed out a corner. We'll remove the tape, and the second, and then we'll lay that down, square it up, then we'll lay the next down, and then we'll lay the next down, and then we'll bring that final down. So that is the bottom part of your box. And so now we can just fit the lid on. So what I did is put pearls and a ribbon on. And there's your box. I'll see you soon.